The boarding gate was chaos-delayed flights, tired passengers, and one very flustered man juggling a stroller, a diaper bag, and a wailing toddler. Evan's hand trembled as he gripped their two stand-by passes, silently praying they'd be called. "Passenger Evans," the gate agent called. "We've got one seat left." Evan blinked. "One. I'm sorry, sir. It's a full flight." He glanced down at his daughter, Rosie, cheeks streaked with tears, clutching her stuffed rabbit with the kind of desperation only a 2-year-old could muster. It wasn't supposed to be like this. They were flying to San Diego for his wife's memorial. She'd passed away 3 months ago, and Evan had promised her parents they'd bring Rosie out to see them. He'd drained the last of their savings on funeral costs, therapy sessions, and rent. Now, this trip was supposed to be a small step toward healing. "I can't leave her," he said quietly. "You can gate check the stroller and board now." The agent replied, trying to keep things moving, "We need to close the doors." Other passengers were watching now, some annoyed, some sympathetic. Most just tired. He knelt to Rosie's level. "We might have to wait for another flight, baby." Her bottom lip quivered. "No, Dada, we go see Nana." "I know, sweetie. We'll try again soon." Just then, a calm but clear voice rose from the boarding line. "Excuse me," a woman said. She stepped forward, elegant in a navy coat, her hair tied back in a loose bun. "He can have my seat." The gate agent blinked. "Ma'am, first class, I'm in 2A. He can have it. I'll wait for the next one." The crowd hushed. Evan stood up, stunned. What? No, I couldn't." The woman walked over. Her eyes were kind, a little tired around the edges, but certain. "You have a little girl who needs to get home. I just have a book and a quiet evening ahead of me." Evan's throat tightened. "I can't let you do that. You already are," she said gently, smiling down at Rosie. "Hi there, sweetheart. You going on an adventure?" Rosie, now calm, nodded solemnly. "See Nana?" "Well," the woman said, turning back to the agent, "make sure they're comfortable." The agent hesitated. "Ma'am, it's non-transferable. Then book him under my name," she said, sliding her ID across the counter. "He's now MS Amelia Bennett." A ripple of laughter went through the line. Even Evan chuckled, his voice cracking under the weight of emotion. 20 minutes later, he was buckling Rosie into the wide leather seat of first class, dazed by the turn of events. The flight attendant offered him a drink, but all he could do was look out the window, blinking back tears. The plane landed in San Diego just after sunset. As he walked into the arrivals lounge, Evan checked his phone. A message had come through during the flight. "Hope she gets to Nana safely. Amelia, seat 2A." He replied, heart full, "You didn't just give up a seat. You gave us a chance to keep a promise. Thank you." Amelia never responded. Months passed. Evan found work again, part-time at a local co-op. Rosie started daycare. Life remained hard, but somehow lighter. One rainy afternoon, he was helping shelve books at the co-op's tiny lending library when a familiar name on a spine caught his eye. "The Sky Between Us," Amelia Bennett. He stared at the cover. The author photo confirmed it, the woman from the plane. Inside the jacket she'd written, "To those who carry grief with grace and to the strangers who teach us what family really means." Evan held the book to his chest, floored. She wasn't just kind, she was a storyteller, someone who understood loss. That night, after putting Rosie to bed, he read the novel straight through. It was about a widowed musician and a single mother whose lives crossed on a cross-country train ride. Two broken people finding light in each other's presence. It felt familiar, heartbreakingly so. The next morning, he wrote to her publisher, unsure if the letter would ever reach her. But 2 weeks later, a handwritten envelope appeared in his mailbox. Inside, "I remember you. You and Rosie reminded me why I write. Maybe kindness is our second chance, the one we give each other when life forgets to. Keep going, Evan. The world is better with people like you in it. Amelia." He framed the letter. And every time he doubted himself, every time he wondered how he'd keep going, he looked at those words. Not all heroes wear capes. Some give up their seat so a father and daughter can keep a promise. Message: kindness doesn't always come with fanfare. Sometimes it boards quietly, gives up its seat, and changes a life forever.